Hello and welcome or welcome back to Moving on the Mat with Dana. So today we're going to do some triangles, some balances, and some angle poses. So it's going to be a little bit of more of a high energy workout. And also I just want to mention I am going to be keeping the blocks in mind because for some of those angle poses, the triangle poses, and the balances, the harder ones might be easier with a block, makes it more easier for everyone. So let's just start without too much more talk. We're going to start with just a little bit of a warm-up, so starting from the head, neck, shoulders, and all the way down. So I want you just to start with dropping the chin to the chest, then lift back up. Let's do it again. Drop and lift. One more time. Drop the chin, lift it up. We're going to do the side neck stretch and center to the side and center. One more time each side. Just tilt to the side, center, side, and center. This last one we're going to hold a little longer. So this hand's going to come around and up the back. This hand's gently coming on top just to open the side neck. Again, just gentle and feel that stretch of the back shoulder. Relax. Let's do the other side, ear to the shoulder. This hand comes up and around the back. Reach into it. This hand just gently on top and feel that side neck shoulder stretch. And then relax. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. Loosen up those shoulders a bit. Deep breath in and out. And then the other way. Forward 4, 3, roll 2. Excellent. Side bend. Let's take it up tall. And then side reach overhead. Look to the ceiling or sky. Lengthen it out. And back up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Reach out long to the other side. Look to the ceiling. Okay. Let's take it out. Forward fold. Round out. Reach out. Stretch out. And then up towards the ceiling and back behind you. Lengthen it. And then sweep those arms behind the back. Open the chest and shoulders. Slowly fold forward, getting into the chest and hamstrings. Sink into it. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. And roll back up. And then just shake it out. Loosen it up. Swing it out. Loosen those arms and shoulders. Deep breath in and out again. Okay, let's come into our first balance. So I'm going to shift my weight to one side, soft knee, and then just bring this other leg up. So again, opening through the front and hip thigh area. Reach the arm up, opening through the chest as well, lengthening through the whole spine. And again, we're in our first pose, which is dancer. Big stretch out, lengthen it out. Feel that stretch, go nice and deep into it. Hold for a few breaths. Lengthen, lift. And then just gently drop that leg back down and bring that front leg forward, keeping everything parallel, hip width apart. Sink into those feet, stretch through those legs. Let's bring the arms up, and then we'll just bring the elbows down, squeeze through the back shoulders into a W shape. And back to the ceiling, float it out, lengthen it out. We're going to open wide to warrior 2, open chest, back, shoulders. Sink into it, lengthen into it. Front arm's going to come up, gaze up, reach up, look up and back. Come long and out, back into warrior 2. First warrior again, grounding and centering. Let's shift our weight forward into that front leg. Just take your time balancing out, reach out, lengthen it, and sweep the arms back behind, opening chest, back, shoulders to rocket warrior. And just hold it here for a breath or two, and gently drop that back leg down. So once again, feet parallel, hip width apart, not too long, not too wide, just about a foot or two forward. And we're going to sweep the arms around the back, opening the chest, opening through the heart chakra. Palms come up the back, so connecting to that back of the spine, opening that heart. Grounding through the feet, we're moving into our first angle pose, which is pyramid. So deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sink forward, head to that front knee. Just take your time sinking into it, stretching into it, breathe into it, float into it, feel that stretch. Go a little deeper with breath out. One more breath in and out. Breathe in, come back up. Shake it out. Let's bring our arms back up and back into first warrior. And then opening to the side for warrior 2 twist. Lengthen it out, reverse, just open that chest. Okay, let's come back up and in. Feet parallel, hip width apart. We're coming into a second balance. So we're going to do dancer pose. So I'm going to bring one leg up, open those arms up, reach up, feel that stretch, then open arms wide, and then just take that leg out for an extra little balance, just balancing one leg, arms out, leg out, rest down. Let's try the other side, shifting your weight to the opposite foot, soft knee. Bring the other leg up. Again, you can be anywhere on the inside of the calf or thigh, so you can go a little higher if you want. Or just be careful on your knee joint. Let's bring those arms up slowly, deep breath in and out. Arms out wide. And then again, trying to go into one leg, balance, rest. Okay, so we're going to go right onto the next side, which is this leg is going to come up for dancer. So opposite leg. We start with left, so I'm going on to my right. Again, just reaching up, opening the front hip and thigh, lengthening, opening the chest and back, lengthening through the spine. Take a deep breath in and out. Just take a few seconds here to really feel that stretch, a small back bend here. Lengthening and opening and balancing and breathing. Okay, good. Let's gently release that back leg. We're coming back into first warrior. So grounding through both feet. Feet parallel, hip width apart. Sink into that front knee. Let's just bring the arms up. And this time I'm going to do this one. It's like a M. So again, getting to those shoulders and chest. And then sweep it back up. Relax it out. Let's take it to the other side. Warrior 2. Sink into it. Reach into it. Open those chest, back, arms, shoulders. Front arm comes up. Gaze up, reach up, look up. Come back long, wide, and out. Returning to center. We're going to the third warrior here. The balance. So shifting forward on that front leg. Take your time. Extend those arms out. Reach out. Hold steady. Lengthen. And sweep those arms behind. Rocket warrior. Pulling it back. Balancing out. Lengthening. And then gently bring that back leg down to the floor. Keeping feet more or less how they are. However they land. Hip width apart. Okay. And not just a little distance between front and back. So front leg a little forward. Back leg a bit back. Reverse prayer. Arms come up and around the back. Connect to the back of the spine, open the heart chakra, open that chest, ground through those feet, take a deep breath in as you lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward, sink into it, head towards that front knee, deep breath in and out, feel that stretch, go a little deeper every breath out. Deep breathing, sink into it, feel that stretch. And then one more breath in and out. Breathe in, come all the way up. Getting a big hamstring stretch there, big hamstring stretch. Okay, arms come up, again sinking into the front knee, relaxing shoulders again. Grounding through the feet. Opening towards your bent knee. Float out, reach out, lengthen it out. Let's come back up and step it in. Okay, so once again, we're going to go into a balance. We're going to take it to eagle pose. So I'm going to actually, let's take our weight to the left side. Soft knee on the left foot, ground that left foot, and then wrapping through the right leg around. So if it's my left leg down, I'm going to bring my right arm up. This arm's going to come underneath, wrapping and opening through back and shoulders. And just grounding here, feeling that stretch. Deep breath in and out. And then again, release. Let's try the other side. So again, just shifting your weight over to the opposite foot. The soft knee, again, wrap around, wrapping those legs. Okay, so my right leg's grounding, my left hand's coming up. I'm going under, and I'm wrapping those arms again, opening through back and shoulders, breathing into the upper back. Take a few seconds here just to feel that stretch. Deep breath in and out. And again, release out. Shake it out. Okay, great. We're going to go into more angle poses. So for these ones, you may need at some point a brick, so I'm just keeping them near the front of my mat because that's probably where you're going to need them. We're going to start just by stepping, let's step the right leg forward and come back into warrior 2. Okay, so just lengthening it out here, reaching it out. Again, stretching out those legs, opening that chest. Then we're going to straighten that front leg and front arm, come all the way down. So hand resting either on the ankle or on the floor, opening the chest back up, reaching up, look up, okay? Deep breath in and out. So this is triangle pose, okay? And then we're gonna go to triangle forward bend. So We already did this one, also called pyramid pose. We're going to have the hands beside the body here, beside the front foot, just sinking forward, head towards that front leg. Again, big hamstring stretch. And I'm going to use one of my blocks for this one, placing it beside that front foot. And I'm going to rest my left hand on top and opening my right arm up for the triangle twist. So opening the chest, opening the back, opening the shoulders, lengthening up, deep breath in and out, feel that stretch. Return to the ground, spring right back up. Okay, we're going to do one more on this side. We're actually going to go into the half moon. So back into warrior two, back into triangle, but this time we're going to shift forward, and again I'm going to use my brick for a little extra length for the arm. I'm going to shift forward onto that front hand, so just in front of the toe, block or not, grounding that hand, and I'm resting right on a block, and I'm opening through the left hip and left shoulder. So this is half moon, big balance, and then rest down. So it is a challenge, that one. Let's come back in. Let's take them into center and ground and mountain. Deep breath in and out. Let's just take it to a floating chair, just in between the two. So just getting a little bit of leg workout, feet parallel, hip width apart. And we're going to bring those arms up slowly. Reach up, gaze up, look up. We're going to sink back, action back. Tailbones heavy, weights behind you. You're gazing up, reaching up in floating chair. Hold for a few breaths. Lengthen up. Feel those quadriceps working. And back to center. Okay, so we're going to go back with left leg forward this time. Right leg behind, returning to warrior two. And again, this is just sort of the pose we're going to use to get into those angle poses. Starting with triangle, straightening that front leg, bringing that left hand down on top of the left shin, or on the floor if you'd like, or on the block if you like. Opening that right arm up, opening the chest up, gaze up, reach up, look up. This is triangle, okay? So again, I'm going to bring my block in. So first of all, I'm going to come down for a minute, triangle forward bend, both arms coming down beside that front left foot, and just square it up a little bit, fold forward, feel that hamstring stretch, lengthening those legs out, sinking forward into that front foot, and I'm going to bring my brick in, and I've got my right hand on top of it, next to my left foot, and I'm coming into the twist. So again, opening that chest up, lengthen up, reach up, deep breath in out, opening chest, back, shoulders, straightening those legs as much as you can. A little bend is okay though. And then come back down. And we'll come back up. Float back up. Okay, one more time, warrior two. And this time we're going to triangle pose again. And then we're going to float into that half moon on the other side. So once again, triangle pose, opening the chest, lengthening the spine, reach up, look up. And I'm personally going to bring my brick right in front of that foot. Either that or just your hand itself. You're going to shift forward into that front hand and balancing it out. Okay, so just take your time. You're lengthening the legs, both legs, opening through, in my case, the right hip and right arm and right shoulder. Lengthen up, balance out, breathe out. Try to hold it steady. And gently come back down. Okay, so that is a pretty challenging balance if you ask me. I think it's one of the harder ones. One of the hardest standing balances for sure is the half moon. So we're going to take it down a little bit for the last few minutes. Just doing a little bit more grounded stuff. So hands together. And we're going to sink into the Malasana, or the deep squat. So hands at the heart, action back, sink your weight behind you. And this is just a good stretch for the hips, the ankles, the knees. Okay, so I'm opening my hips here. And we're just going to do a few more exercises. We're going to come down, and I'm going to take it next to downward dog. So hands on the ground, step back into downward dog, walk the dog, pedal the feet, lengthen that spine, feel that stretch, come forward into the plank. So I'm shifting my weight forward. I'm going to bring my right hand to center, and I'm going to come into just a side plank here. So grounding, centering, breathing, opening chest, back, shoulder, really strengthening out through the right side. Come back, down with both hands, back to regular plank. Let's do it with the left side. So left hand coming to center, reach up, lengthen it up, and then come back down. Let's take a little break in child pose. I'm going to sink back, rest back, child pose. Relax. Deep breath in and out. Okay, for the next set of poses, I'm going to take a big step forward. So I'm coming into resting lunge, okay? So again, you can use the bricks. I'm going to see if I can adjust the camera just a little so you can see more what I'm doing on the ground. But anyways, we're going to have the bricks here if you want. I sometimes like to have them. So again, I'm trying to get into that hip here. We're all trying to release the hip with this resting lunge, okay? So just taking a minute, my hands are on top of the brick, but you can use just hands on the ground, that's fine too. You can also use the brick to get closer to the ground with the arms by resting the arms on top. So deep breathing, sinking into it, grounding through those forearms if you like. So if you take a good minute here just to let the hip release, kind of helpful for the next 1 or 2 exercises, which is going to be deep side angle pose. So we're going to move into that one now. So I'm going to come back into my back toe. And again, my hips off the ground, my hand's going to ground. And again, I'm going to open my arm and chest and shoulder, opening through the chest and back, reaching up, gaze up, lengthen and reach long, sink into that front knee still, opening that hip. And then return down. Again, if you want to use the brick for these ones, you can do that too. Makes it a little more accessible. Then I'm going to go to the other side for deep side angle twist. Deep breath in and out. Reach out. Look out. Feel that stretch. Return to the floor. We're going to step back into downward dog. So big step back. And take a minute to stretch out those back legs. Relax head, neck, shoulders. Lengthen those legs. Lengthen that spine. Taking a little breathing break here, just getting everything relaxed and stretched out. So I'm going to show an alternative to just coming down and stepping forward. You can also lift up and bring that leg up, okay? Or you can go back down to child pose and then step forward like we did the last time. So either way is fine. Again, I'm coming into the front lunge, deep resting lunge. I'm going to, right now I'm using my brick. You don't have to. You can have the hands right down the ground if you like. And just opening that hip up, opening to the floor. This is the more grounding of the angle poses. So that we're on the ground, we're getting right deep into the hips. We're opening the hip flexors. We're using the ground to help us stretch a little bit by sinking into it a little bit. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. And again, the longer you take here, just taking a minute, it's good to help the legs release. And again, you can use those bricks to help you get a little more comfortable or a little deeper into the stretch. So again, I got mine like this right now. So I'm going to bring my arms down, forearms down, and just holding here for a few more breaths in and out. Feeling that hip releasing, feeling that hip opening, feeling that stretch happening. Deep breathing all the time. Okay. All right. I'm going to next move into the side angle pose. So again, bricks optional. You can have your hand resting on top of a brick or just on the floor. I usually do this one for whatever reason, just on the ground with the twist, but you can try it with the brick to make it a little more accessible. It just lengthens out the hands a bit more. Okay, so again, I'm going to come up, hip comes up off the ground. I'm lifting that back leg and I'm going to open chest, back, shoulders, reach to the ceiling, opening the chest, looking to the roof, looking to the ceiling, looking to the sky, opening wide, breathing in and out. And then come back down, and we're going to switch hands, returning the other way towards the bent knee side, opening chest, back, shoulders, deep side angle twist, deep breath in and out. Squeeze out those abs, open that chest, look to the ceiling. Return to the ground. We're going to step back one more time to down dog. And one more stretch out in down dog. Walk it out, lengthen it all out, stretch out those arms. Relax head, neck, shoulders, deep breathing, lengthening, relax a little, and then just resting in child pose. Take a minute to rest back, all the way back, sink back, deep breath in and out, breathe into that lower back. Let's walk our hands off to one side, side bend, side stretch, reach it out, deep breathing. Return to center, relax, breathe, walk your hands as far out to the other side as you can, reaching it out, deep breath in and out. Return back to center, relax. Okay, let's come into all fours, We're just going to do a little bit of cat-cow for the spine just to loosen things up. So hands grounding, again directly under shoulders, spreading the palms. Here we go. Just breathe in gently, look up. Exhale out, round out. A couple more of those. Breathe in, gently look up, tailbone up, head up. Arch and empty and round it out. Breathe out. 2 more times. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One last time, breathing in and out, gently, slowly. Exhale, round out. Sink back to child pose, one more time. Come off those hands in. Okay, let's take it just to sitting. So we're gonna just take a few minutes to relax in sitting in bound ankle pose, okay? So soles of the feet coming together and just let those knees fall to the side. And just take a few seconds here just to let the lower body sink and ground, upper body lengthen. And just kind of connect with your breathing, quiet the mind. This is sort of like a breathing pranayama meditation part of the session. So slow, full, deep breaths in and out. Relax and breathe. Try to feel the breath moving in and out of your body. So you're taking a deep breath in through the pelvic floor. And then exhale right through the top of the crown chakra. Okay? And as you breathe in, you're also just feeling the breath moving in through the sides of the body, the back of the body, the front of the body, the lower body, the upper body. And 2 more deep breaths in and out. Last big breath in and out. Okay, let's bring the legs to easy pose. And then I'm just going to take it to a sitting twist. So one hand coming up, over to the opposite knee, little twist out, lengthen and look out, open chest, back, shoulders, lengthen out the spine, deep breathing. So this should be easy because we did a lot of twists with the angle poses. So especially the last one, but even a little bit with the triangle pose, really open that chest, back, shoulders. If you're feeling it a little loosened up maybe by this time, deep breath in and out. Back to center. Let's switch legs again and we'll try the other side, another simple sitting twist. So lengthen that arm up, bring that hand over to opposite knee, lengthen out and look out, deep breath in and out. Squeeze out those abs, really open that chest. Go nice and deep into it. And return to center. Okay, let's just